Alright, oh, oops. Disable that music. So here we are with Outlast. I have seen playthroughs of this before, and I have seen speedruns of this before. This is by no means a blind playthrough, but I feel like that's probably a good thing, actually. Because one thing I have noticed in the recent months is that I feel like I get more out of games if I am not going in blind. And I tend to... I just tend to enjoy them more if I have a better idea of what I'm in for. So I am becoming less and less bothered by spoilers. Most recently that happened with Resident Evil 4, which I had seen a bunch of playthroughs of. And I think that may have helped me because I had some existing knowledge which probably made the game more fun for me. I mean, I don't know about progression, I couldn't tell you anything about like puzzles or anything, but I know some moments from this. I know where the story is gonna end up going eventually. I don't know what the story is, I just know where it goes. But we'll find out. Oh, only one volume slider. Night vision is F, okay. Oh god. We just talked about this with Wolfenstein: The New Order. How am I supposed to know what difficulty to pick? What is this balanced around? This doesn't even have any sort of description around these. What's the intended difficulty? So here's a roadblock. I am insane, but would I like my game to be insane? Oh, thank you, Jodes. Enemies are less aware, batteries are plentiful, players included 3 to 4 hits. Enemies are faster and more aggressive, battery spans are reduced. Enemies are highly perceptive and dangerous, only 2 batteries can be carried. But I would still like to know, like, what is the intended difficulty? Not insane, quite clearly. Yeah, hard seems like the intended one. Because if we assume that these are easy, normal, hard, and then insane is the stupid mode. That is outside of the normal difficulty scope. There is no easy. But I'm just saying easy, normal, hard. Because it's a horror game, it's gotta be hardcore, we can't have an easy mode. Outlast contains intense violence, gore, graphic sexual content, and strong language. Please enjoy. You are Miles Upshur, an investigative reporter whose ambition is about to earn him an intimate tour of hell on Earth. Always willing to risk digging into the stories no other journalist would dare to investigate, you will seek out the dark secret at the heart of Mount Massive Asylum. Stay alive as long as you can, record everything. You are not a fighter. To navigate the horrors of Mount Massive and expose the truth, your only choices are to run, hide, or die. Don't want to force the player into shame of picking easy. Yeah, but still, have a description in-game for what the difficulty is. And,
seems the Arab Battle Park services will be spraying for an infestation of Box elder
I can't check if you're driving manual. Ditch terms normal and hard and replace them with more incomprehensible terms. Yeah, and put them out of order. Email from randomnumbers@mutemail.com. Tip: illegal activity at Murkoff Psychiatric Systems. You don't know me. Have to make this quick. They might be monitoring. I did 2 weeks of software consult at Murkoff Psychiatric Systems facilities in Mount Massive. All sorts of NDAs I am very much breaking right now, but seriously, fuck those guys. Terrible things happening there. Don't understand it. Don't believe half the things I saw. Doctors talking about dream therapy going too deep, finding something that had been waiting for them in the mountain. People are being hurt and Murkoff is making money. Needs to be exposed. I kind of frequently email someone with along those lines. Granted that someone tends to be a spammer. And I might say something like, come the fuck on, you're not even trying anymore. Oh yeah, that too. That too, definitely Death Knight. This looks pretty nice. Like, visually. No complaints immediately. Quickly press left mouse button, slowly hold left mouse button and something. Okay. Event recorded. I started feeling sick just looking at this place. Mount Massive Asylum shut down amid scandal and government secrecy in 1971, reopened by Murkoff Psychiatric Systems in 2009 under the guise of a charitable organization. Cell phone reception cut off abruptly a mile out, more like a jammer than a lost signal. The Murkoff Corporation has a long track record of disguising profit as charity, but never on American soil. Whatever they thought they could get out of this place has to be big. Might finally be the story that breaks the bastards. Why even bother responding? For fun. My own satisfaction. Ah, I just missed it. One sort of email I do quite often is whenever you have these copyright agencies. I pretty often use their contact forms just to say, hey, You guys are fucking awful, scum of the earth. Whoever reads this email, you should quit your job to not be associated with this shit. And I'm pretty sure nobody reads those, but it makes me feel better. Usually I do that whenever I get a false copyright claim from something. I didn't even try to knock on the door. Oh, that jump is kind of comedic. I do like the visual look of this. The night vision effect is really good. Why that sound effect? Why did it turn on? Notes? Would there be a note if I filmed something important? Case number 174. Billy. 19, male. Patient claims to have progressed to self-directed lucid dream states. Morphogenic engine activity observed at unprecedented scale. Continuing stage 4 hormone schedule. Diagnostics. Spirometry revealed no bronchial accumulation. Hematocrit centrifuge again failed to separate erythrocytes. Highly worrisome. MRI revealed arrhythmic REM in REM cycle. Laughter in REM state. Interview notes. Billy asked about the status of his mother's lawsuit against Murkoff and the asylum. This represents a catastrophic breach in security, despite Billy's claims that he discovered the truth in the blood dreams of Dr. Traeger. Note, the only Traeger on company records, one Richard Traeger, is an executive from MRD. All orderlies and security personnel must be questioned and video security improved to include analytical biometrics. Spooky. That might be a problem. I think there's a jump scare here, isn't there? Jesus, that was way louder as a jump scare than I expected. That I don't appreciate.
They killed us. You got out. The variants. You can't fight them. You have to hide. You can unlock the main doors from security control. You have to get the fuck out of this terrible place.
That would have been way cooler without the jump scare. Or at least more, I don't know, what's the word? A restrained jump scare. I mean, the layout is very similar to the bank from 13.
Little pig. And who are you, then? I see. Merciful God, you have sent me an apostle. Guard your life, son. You have a calling.
I don't mind the predictability, but I do mind, like, I was okay with that one. But the first one was just obnoxious. Escape the asylum. I'm inside, bodies everywhere, blood, burn marks, heads lined up like bottles behind a bar, dead Murkoff scientists hung from the ceiling, their badges say Murkoff Advanced Research Systems. Murkoff's longtime MO has been to, that should be a lowercase h, has been to profit off the exploitation of supposed charity. Fuck the third world and bankroll another billion. How did Murkoff think they would make money off a building full of crazy people? There's some kind of tactical cop pinned like a pig on a spit. Tells me to get the fuck out and then dies. Would have been a good thing to hear when I could still leave the way I came. I'm surprisingly fat. Is there an option to disable your character breathing and shouting? Probably not, because they probably consider that to be atmosphere building. Oh, jeez. That was a little bit awkward with the hand. Oh, that's a jump scare waiting to happen. We'll see if I actually continue this, depending on jump scares, because I am not feeling like I wanna play a jump scare game right now. I was hoping this would be a little less obnoxious about them. Maybe I had the wrong impression. Da 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 da. I had the wrong impression. Oh shit. Because my impression was that this was very much like kind of in your face, but maybe a bit less. Not jump scare in your face, more like just a, I don't know, brutal visuals in your face. Yeah, the layers of fear comparison is very concerning. I was thinking more penumbra and less layers of fear. environmental storytelling is pretty okay. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of the impression I had. That and I really, really like the visuals. Like the effect they have for the camcorder is really good. Affidavits having been made before the board of directors by Murkoff Harold Security in HS. Who has the reason to believe? Catastrophic security failure, psychiatric center with imminent danger of environment contamination. We are satisfied that the affidavits and testimony establish sufficient evidence to require urgent action in the parts of MHS and grounds for issuance of this warrant. You are hereby required to grant MHS full access to all facilities and surrender complete authority to its agents. By acceptance of this document, you and any surviving relatives surrender all claims of litigation against the Murkoff Corp or its subsidiaries for the actions of MHS or the circumstances which required their actions, regardless of responsibility. Oh, come on! This is a pet peeve of mine. Fuck's sake! Could you, for the love of God, format your text so that the last word fits in the page? Ugh! That is something that bothers me way more than it should. It's less bad there, but so many games fuck up the subtitles real hard. And that bugs me so much. Well, technically, a security room would be the way to go. Oh my god, I hate this breathing noise so much. The witness. I'm already beat all to hell picking broken glass out of my scalp, couple cracked ribs. Nearly killed by a deformed giant. Looks like somebody tried to fuckstart his head with a cheese grater. He throws me through the wall, knocks me unconscious. You know, this... I forgot this guy's name. It was something weird. Absurd or something. He's a... I can see why he's into journalism. He's got some writing chops, even under distress. I wake up and some doughy old man with a face like alcoholic kiddie fiddler in a homage priest outfit calls me his apostle. Not the job I asked for. There are words scrawled in blood everywhere. I'm getting an ugly feeling that in my gut that the priest is writing them, and for my benefit? Yeah, this guy is definitely a writer. Interesting loop. Is this a jump scare? I might switch games. I kinda wanna play this because I totally see some appeal in this, but fuck's sake. Question is, what would I play instead? Oh, man. But some of these things are so good, like... I really, really like the art direction in this. Yeah, and the setting, and there's clearly so much to it. They just need to be a bit more subtle about, well, I guess sound design most of all. Oh. Project Wall Rider on-site inspection. Dear sirs, the full report pending, no immediate action is required on the part of the Murkoff Corps. The profit potential of Project Wall Rider remains staggeringly high. The 4 fatalities contain enough ambiguous data to make any litigation, if evidence is correctly managed, impossible. Okay. Project Wall Rider remains a dangerous initiative, and there will almost certainly be further casualties. As with the others, however, family and government interests in the patients is so low to make any chance of legal actions vanishingly unlikely. Violence among patients is increasing as the morphogenic engine therapy gets closer to producing working models, but a combination of physical and chemical restraints has proven sufficiently effective to assure continued control and profit. Most importantly, profit. Again. Jesus. Well? Oh shit.
Why should we have to pay for it? Why do we have to die? Walker will kill us just for being sick. We're some people. We didn't choose this.
But what if I don't want to OW? What if I wanna read the notes and look at the environment? You know, enjoy the good bits. What I don't want is listen to this guy. Could do without that. Hold on. Let me get a jump scare here. Ooga booga. No? Oh, is it on my way back? I'm pretty sure this guy ooga boogas you. Or do I have to look away for it to happen? Oh. Gentlemen. Maybe the ooga booga is later. A crowd of broken men watching a dead channel. They look like patients. They survived whatever happened here, but nobody's home. Where's my ooga booga? I know he wants to scare me. Kinda expected him to vanish. Come on, do it. There you go.
Get them out! Please! Because you're scared! Listen, clean your girl!
Oh. What is that sound effect? Sir, you need to get your neck checked. Can I lock this? Nope. Does this game have mods? Like, muting the... This seems like a jump scare moment. Even I'm locked in this. That's the sort of jump scare that is totally fine. Just lights going out. Fair enough. Electric room. MK Ultra. Hypnotic Experimentation and Research. 1954. On Wednesday, hypnotic experimentation and research work was continued in Building 13 of the Mount Massive Preserve in Colorado using the following subjects. 1. A post-hypnotic of the night before. Pointed finger, you will sleep. was enacted. Mrs. Jackson and Pierce immediately progressed to a deep hypnotic state with no further suggestion. Miss Pierce was then instructed, having previously expressed a fear of firearms in any fashion, that she would use every method at her disposal to awaken Miss Jackson, now in deep hypnotic sleep. And failing this, she would pick up a nearby pistol and fire it at Miss Jackson. She was instructed that her rage would be so great that she would not hesitate to kill Jackson for failing to awaken. Miss Pierce carried out these suggestions to the letter, including firing the unloaded pneumatic pistol gun at Jackson and then proceeding to fall into a deep sleep. After proper suggestions were made, both were awakened and expressed complete amnesia for the entire sequence. Miss Pierce was again handed the gun, which she refused, in an awakened state, to pick up or accept from the operator. She expressed absolute denial that the foregoing sequence had happened. Actual text on the second page. Whew. Yeah, Vice-Admiral, I totally agree. Did they ever do anything more subtle, like with Outlast 2 or even the DLC? My impression of Outlast 2 is that it's a bit of a clusterfuck.
Who's there?
Turn on the gas pumps and the main breaker to restart the generator. I mean, Trials is like PvP something, right? That's a whole different kind of can of worms. Jesus. Don't have to be quite that aggressive about that. Surely someone's gonna investigate this. Trial and error. Yeah, I remember like watching somebody play Outlast 2 and it seemed like all the storytelling was experimental. And then I remember people looking into the speedrun of it and it being very, very disappointing. Okay then. Oh, that's a nice effect. Glowing eyes when you have the night vision on. That looks good. He's breaking something else. Sir, please don't. You can't follow me here, right? Oh, but you can climb over those. I wasn't actually expecting that. Also, there's a map there. Nice to know. Where are the pump rooms? No, a pump room I went to. I guess the power... Is there only one power room? What's the point of the room at the bottom left? Yeah, exactly. Devil Trigger is totally cheating. You love the series, but who is dog shit? Where do you stand on Trials? Can I not close them quietly? Is that it? That is so dumb that you can't close them quietly. I was holding before and it just wouldn't do anything. May have been doing it wrong. Reasonable. More bloated version of this sequence. I mean, I don't even know how it actually plays. I just know it's multiplayer for some reason. But it's not like Dead by Daylight, is it? As in PvP. That would be strange. Team extraction thing against AI. Fair, I suppose. Oh, you can't see shit without the light. Let's try again. Holding left mouse. Holding left mouse. No, you can't close it quietly. Oh shit. Oh shit! This feels a bit like cheating. That he just can't follow me here. Also, do I have a health system, or is it just, like, automatically regen? I'm gonna do something stupid. Hey, if I have health regen. Why would I not do it like that? Then I'll wait a bit until he wanders off somewhere else, and then I'll just go for that zone where the main button was. Also, I would say that it's a bit unfair to compare this to... what is it? Layers of Fear. There's clearly way more gameplay already than Layers of Fear ever had. You do need Layers of Fear to play Layers of Fear.
I didn't want to have to do this to you. But you can't leave. Not yet. There is so much yet for you to witness. Will you see it? Can you? Our Lord, the Wall Rider, tearing his truth into the unbelievers. The only way out of this place is the truth.
That looks like something out of Fear.
And all doors will open before you.
Oh, that should have been Outlast 2. Just this, except you're playing as a Fear unit coming to clear up this place. do the alien versus aliens thing. The priest, Father Martin, brought me here to show me something. I think I'm going to be a witness for whatever batshit crazy he is trying to sell me. This Dr. Wernicke is at the center of whatever went wrong here, but he died more than 10 years ago. Rest in peace, says the blood on the wall. Hang on, Wernicke? Where did we hear that name? That kind of came out of nowhere.
Back! Get back! Get the fuck away from me! Ah! Ah! Look at me! They're in my blood and they want to get out. I can feel
It's a pretty big change of scenery from the lobby.
They pulled me back. No more sleep. Sleep no more. Space.
Again, that could have been cool if they didn't have the stinger in there. Kind of reminded me of In the Mouth of Madness, which has a similar jump scare, which also I think has a dumb stinger that's completely unnecessary and I wish wasn't there.
It shouldn't hurt you.
'Cause I love that movie, but that's one of the jump scares in it. And I think it would be better if that wasn't as aggressive.
Father Martin's man.
Maybe.
He looks nervous.
I would like to kill him.
As would I.
The preacher asked us not to.
It would be impolite.
Not here.
We give him a running start,
There's an idea.
and when we kill him, we kill him slow.
Such patience.
I want his tongue and liver.
They are yours.
Yeah, but following that hand is the jump scare of something coming through the window. There is definitely a jump scare. I have seen that movie quite a few times. It's like the hand knocking on the glass. That's really good. But the follow-up with the hand breaking through the glass and grabbing Sam Neill, that's less good. See, I will give it that jump scare. It didn't have a dumb effect. It was just a dude waiting for me to slam his face into the glass. No additional sound effects that were not supposed to be there.
Don't trust them. They'll tell you it's science, but it's not. They were waiting for us in this place. Billy understood. They've always been here.
Billy understood. Hang on, we have seen a mention of a Billy. Was it the first one? this one has no name. But Billy was definitely someone. Yeah. Patient initials. William something something. Billy. Also, great example of a completely unnecessary sound effect that this game would be better off without. Closing the notes menu. Okay, I wonder where to go. Like, that was a cool little... I guess I'll classify it as a jump scare. It would have been better without the sound effect. Again! Fuck's sake!
God damn it! What the fuck is the matter with you? You weren't invited to this, you goddamn sicko! You like to watch? It's sick. You're sick.
Have some restraint. Ugh.
Back, no more sleep. You didn't wait until I finished. Oh, but I saved some for you.
Also, current objective, follow the blood trail to the exit. Like, this is like actually a really nicely laid out little moment. Where you have previously been mentioned the blood trail somewhere. It was brought up. Don't remember exactly where, but it was somewhere in there. And then you come up here, you see the blood trail, you see the door, you can't go through it. Like, I immediately know where my goal is. And it's told in a... actually proper environmental storytelling. Environmental objective markers. Yes! Like this. Do it like this. Well done, designers. Do more of this and less. Patient Father Martin Archimbaud. Dr. Zeichner gave me your info to contact regarding the cancellation of the arts program. My patient Martin Archimbaud has made enormous strides in his therapy on account of his finger painting. Just in the week since cancelling the arts program, his schizoaffective assertions of some higher calling have accelerated enormously. Please just let the man finger paint. No. Don't have the budget for it. No more finger painting. The few dollars you're saving on temper paint is more than swallowed by the cost of clozapine. I can't imagine the logic at play here unless Murkoff wants our patients to become more disengaged from reality. Please advise.
They weren't experiments. They were rituals. A conjuring.
Just a hiding place, huh? Huh. Suppose since that's the way I came in, this time around I won't have a convenient way to just run out and let the enemy disengaged. Actually, before we go any further, I need to take a bathroom break. So, be back in 3 minutes. Okay, that was a little less than 3 minutes. I'm so sorry. Am I scared? I am definitely jump scared.
Just shut up! Let me think for a minute! Quiet! Quiet!
I don't even know if crouching does anything. Other than make you very slow. Also, there's something weird with mouse sensitivity. I can't quite pinpoint it, but definitely something. I'm hiding. Hey, actually, I am an hour in. You can have that room, I guess.
I'd like you to stay quiet.
Or, I mean, if we're in speaking terms, I will be quiet, but
I'd like you to stay quiet.
I will. See? That's kind of cool. Not even kind of. That is the sort of thing you want from a horror game. Where this freaky dude who is not attacking me. This reminds me of Call of Cthulhu: Dark Corners of the Earth. Just the first hour, 2 hours of that game are full of stuff like this, where it's like no one is actually hostile, but you sure feel unwelcomed. And it's a really awesome sequence that pretty much no other game can come close to.
Had to shut down the gates. Trying to trap us in here.
Oh, okay.
You're one of those Murdoch bitches, aren't you? I want to show you something.
That's not hidden. Should have closed the door there. He's not gonna follow? The window said something, but I didn't read it. Kinda wish I had. Haha, sucker! Stealth Master. Oh, the other guy is gone. Follow the blood.
I'd say we were more than
Paragons of patience.
Job-like in the suppression of our desires.
But now we indulge.
Yes,
His tongue and his liver.
yours.
Mine.
They do look like ogres. I wish I could, like, peek up. I can hear the footsteps. And it does seem like there's directional audio enough to kind of tell where they are. But only kinda. And I'm assuming that I'm actually hearing those people. Hey, K-Curry. I assume if they were walking there, as soon as I pressed jump to go through the window, they probably warped elsewhere. Or maybe this sound is just coming from somewhere else. Fuck this place. Seriously, just fuck this place. Dying keeps moving lower on the list of worst things that could happen to me here. Yeah, there are some things I really like about this so far, and some things I really hate about this so far. Murkoff Maintenance Memo. Proper purge gate maintenance is crucial to Project Wallrider security. Please refer to Markov Core, Maintenance Manual, whatever, or seek guidance from a supervisor with proper security clearance. Great example of things I really, really dislike. Why is there a sound effect for closing the menu? And why is it so obnoxious? Follow the blood, huh? Oh yeah, I totally agree. This is just way, way too obnoxious. Hey, Hip. I can't shake Chris Walker, the big ugly fucker who likes ripping off people's heads. How do I know he's Chris Walker? I hear him muttering about security protocols, containment. What if he's not the problem? What if he's trying to fix it? That's a leap. See ya, Yanri. As if there's any other choice. I mean, that's kind of irrelevant whether there's a choice in something like this. It's more of a matter of, yes, I feel like I have a purpose in what I'm trying to achieve here. Like, yeah, it could just be linear with no purpose, but it would be way less satisfying. Bye.
My God, he vanished without trace. I just had to start.
See, that was cool.
He thinks we're assholes.
That's like what a jump scare wishes it was.
Slit his belly open. Wait. Just a moment.
Just a thing silently emerges from the darkness. That's awesome! Man, that right arm is doing some heavy lifting. Music disabled? I don't think there is such a setting. If there was, I would do it, but there's just volume. One slider. They were very confident in their sound mixing. And I would say that sound mixing is good. Except with the stingers. Because if we exclude the stingers, the sounds are actually good. Oh shit. I didn't anticipate that, I must admit. Oh. What do I do? Was there a roof opening? I missed that. Oh, yes. Yes, there is. That just conveniently opened. A lot of people going through that window. Oh wait, this is the place we've already been to. No, it isn't. That's a different wheelchair. Oh, that is so cool! Look at that! Aww. Nah, I don't think I'll do Outlast 2. From what I've seen, it doesn't look very good. I have to say, this game probably has the best night vision system I've ever seen. And that includes the entirety of Splinter Cell. I'll wait for him to go to the left side. shit. That's not the way. To be fair, me calling out Splinter Cell isn't exactly original. But in this case, it is actually the best comparison. With the implication that Splinter Cell's night vision is good. This just does it even better.
Let us out of here. These wires won't stop for long. They'll come for us.
Anything? Is there nothing in here? Maybe that wasn't the way to go. I suppose I just escaped to this place. Yeah, that's my impression as well of Outlast 2. And not just that it's less creepy, but also just kind of a mess. No, this was really the only way I could go. Was it? It was. That's where I came from. That's blocked off. So there's gotta be something in here. Also don't feel like the game would just have a section like this. For no reason. Come on, hit me up with like a Chronicles of Riddick moment. Where we just have a mass fight between all the prisoners here. Oh. Climbing is a thing. You already did that exact jump scare once. You can't do it again. Oh, is that guy gonna attack me when I go here?
What's the experiment? The dead will perform on the living. It's still happening. The experiment is still happening.
Obituary from... Seems like an actual URL. Huh. Rudolf G. Wernicke. Age 90, passed away doing the work he loved on February 28th, 2009. He was born in 1918 in Munich, Germany, and achieved fame in the mathematical and scientific communities for paper written with early computer pioneer Alan Turing. After a cloudy history with German war effort, he emigrated to the United States in 1949 with a visa from the State Department. Several decades of government research in Los Alamos led to New Mexico, where Dr. Wernicke retired to pursue landscape photography and care for his cats. He came to Colorado shortly after the turn of the millennium to pursue charitable work for the Murkoff Corporation. A statement from the company calls Dr. Wernicke a true humanitarian with generous spirit. He leaves no survivors. Get an error access in that page. Aww. Unfortunate. What? Oh, hi.
Don't you look at me like that.
Sorry.
Fucking think you're fit.
Nobody saw that coming. Follow the blood. Wall Rider. I can only hide. I was hoping I could maybe open them and find batteries. Sewers. A video game classic. Gospel of Sand. Found scrawled in pencil on the back of an admittance form, handwritten and matched samples from patient Father Martin Archimbaud. This god is real. What we've mistaken so long for ghost spirits' madness. We were only willfully ignorant. The scales on Saul's eyes were fear, and when you see beyond it, you truly see it. This is the gift of the Wallrider. The Gospel of Sand. The greatest sin in the world is willful ignorance of God. To receive a revelation and not spread it to the waiting flock. This place, to stand in the way of salvation, is a sin for which there is no punishment too great. My battery situation is getting worse. Did I come from here? I think I did. I did. Sewers do be like that. Yeah. Surely someone must have flushed some batteries down here. Oh my god. Okay. Where am I? Your map is missing a crucial point. Am I in the leftmost part? Oh, no going there, huh? I'm stuck on something. I most definitely do not know where I am on the map at the moment. Drain valve. No batteries. Let's not go that way. It sounded bad. But yeah, I couldn't see that pipe, I was just running into it. And yes, this guy is quite relentless. Batteries? Yes. Oh, in a place like this, surely someone must have eaten some batteries at some point. Like, look at how many people here are. Hello.
You don't have to be scared of me. I can tell we're the same. You still know it's real. The doctor's dead. You know that, right? Dr. Wernicke died before he even started working here. What kind of experiments does a dead doctor perform on living patients? That's the question.
More like this place. Tiny interaction with somebody who's only kind of insane. I'm trying to find an exit. I guess I'll try that door. I assumed it was gonna open. But now I assume it won't open at all. Correct. Right now I don't really know where I'm even going. Just... yeah. Found sewers. Thank you. I can't see anything without this. Very dark. And kind of an open, large area. It's a bad combination. And I'm not even sure if I'm alone in here. So I hear some chains. Gonna assume there's a ladder right there. Ha ha ha, very funny. What am I looking for? I think somebody's very close to me. Holy fuck, dude! Give me a break. That does look so good! Oh, man. Can't go up there. For some reason. Maybe I came from there. Well, I can't go that way either. Where am I going? I feel like I need to climb up, but there's some but. I need to do something to be able to climb. Oh, I just pressed space. Oh, that's what I do. Well, Well, I got that completely wrong. Oh, what the? Sir? I was trying to be clever and hide. What? What if I don't get back? What you gonna do? There haven't been that many jump scares in the last few minutes. There have been very, very dark sections. Which is something that actually works in this game's favor. Organized torture. The harder I try to escape, the further I get into this god-awful place. Like fighting a tar pit. They've been torturing people in the basement and by method. Written on the wall, fingers first, then balls, then tongue. Somebody's managing to torture, instructing them. Oh. Well. Oh. Oh, man. The issue with doors is that you have to wait to see which way the door actually opens before you start pressing a button. Which just feel a little clumsy. I guess it's more of a matter of getting used to things. Patient status report by Rick Traeger, which is the guy whose mind a patient was reading. This patient also, unfortunately, didn't make it. I tried my best, but I'm just a doctor, not a miracle worker. And I'm pretty new to this whole doctor thing, so I'm still working out all the kinks. Anywho, somebody's gotta cut the fat from this Project Wallrider disaster. We've been bleeding money ever since this thing went tits up on the account of that Billy kid. But I've managed to slim back personnel by more than 80 people, which means short-term savings in salary and long-term savings in pension and healthcare costs. And I've been figuring out a lot about biology. I was on the fence about it before, but now I can say with absolute certainty that a person can't live without his kidneys. I see, you are new to this whole doctor thing. Learn something new every day. I get the impression that he may not be much of a doctor. They are very synchronized, I'll give them credit. This is also a very dark corners of the earth kind of situation. Like, if you're gonna take influence, that's a good one to choose. Yeah. I am very often very critical of chase sequences like this. It was saving, but I also died. I guess I died. Did I make it, or where are we? Okay, we're still going, huh? I think I made it, but also kinda didn't. Got the checkpoint, but didn't actually survive. And yes, I do mean Call of Cthulhu. Dark Corners of the Earth.
Who's down there? You're not one of them, are you? Quick, get in the dumbwaiter if you want to live. God damn it!
Yeah, I am often critical of chase sequences. I think that was a pretty good one.
Need the right choice here, buddy. Hey, you're the bullshit priest's guy, aren't you? His witness or whatever. You must be exhausted. No, let's take a break, huh, buddy? The old 2-martini lunch? Have a little confab, blah, blah. Heavier than you look. A little cardio wouldn't kill you. Okay, here we go, arms and legs inside the car at all times. You know, I love the mountain air up here at night. You want to head out and take a stroll? Go ahead, I'll wait here. Go on, run free. I'm in no hurry. No? All right. Nose to the grindstone, I like that. Okay then, right this way.
I take it this is the doctor who has just figured out the kidneys.
You weren't putting that tongue to any use anyway. Truth be told, I was just tired of licking downstairs. Here we are, then. Thanks so much for coming by. We'll begin your consultation in a moment. It'll just need a second to wash up and, oh, movies. And it'll give us a chance to talk.
Nice ass.
You know, I'm a bit worried how much time you've been spending with Father Martin. I hope you haven't been letting him confuse you with all his holier-than-thou Bible thumping. No offense to the man, but I sometimes worry he might just be a little bit crazy. It's understandable when people get scared. There's like to turn to God as anything else. You know, God died with the gold standard. We're on to a more concrete faith now. You have to rob Paul to pay Peter. There's no other way. Murder in it is the simplest form, but what happens when all money's gone? Well, money becomes a matter of faith. And that's what I'm here for. To make you believe. You paying attention? Don't pass out on me. There's so much for you to absorb.
It's a bit odd.
There. Better now, right? You understand how we achieve here? We
What's
run the
his
consumer
MO?
music production. This thing is gonna sell itself.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Zany. And I think that's a fine time to call it a night. But I want to address his MO a tiny bit, because we previously made a note how, I think it was on the wall, it was written that first the fingers, then the balls, then the tongue. And the conclusion was that, oh, this is like systematic torture. But now I'm a bit confused, because this guy just went for the fingers, which would follow that instruction. But at the same time, if he's the doctor, I don't feel like he would be following that system. I feel like he would be a bit more curious about his approach. Like, if his recent conclusion was that, kidneys, necessary, let's write that down. I don't feel like he would just go for torture by cutting off fingers. Like, he may be new to the whole doctor thing, but I would imagine that he's a bit more curious than just, let's get the finger. Oh yeah, that's also true. He just wants someone to talk to. Anyway, I'm gonna make some notes of this. So I don't know when I'll be playing this next. But I think I will continue this. This overall impression is still positive. 5 to 7 hours according to this. And that's how long we beat, so it can't be that long. It is Zahid. No, it's not Zahid, it's Zared. Anyway, this is happening. I'm gonna want it. We're 2 hours in at the moment. It's a red with an E with a fancy accent on top. What do we so far say about Outlast? Environments and visuals look really good. The night vision especially looks excellent. Yeah, I can't stress it enough. I really like how that night vision thing looks. It's the right amount of grainy, and especially the way enemies' eyes reflect in night vision. So you can see the eyes before you see anything else. It's like, wonderful. Yeah, that's what sells it, really. Setting and story are good so far. Feels like the devs didn't have faith in their atmosphere and went too far with jump scares. I mean, I would say it is an absolute ball ache to see in the dark, because without the camera you see nothing. But that's part of the appeal. I mean, it could well be that they were just targeting that Let's Play shout at the camera audience. Which is a damn shame, because they didn't need to, I think. But I don't know, maybe that's what made this more successful than it would have otherwise been. Oh yeah, it definitely was a mistake. No one will argue with that. Actually, maybe not. I'd say that in the long run, it wasn't a mistake. But those early years of PewDiePie getting big, it was definitely a mistake. Because that encouraged the loud equals scary type design in games. I guess that's still around. With like, is Five Nights at Freddy's still a thing? Oh right, they just made a movie. A second movie. Of course it's still a thing. And yeah, the exaggerated reactions are definitely the... ugh. Peaked on the second game. Like, that's a series that I will give some credit to. So I vaguely recall watching somebody play the first or the second game and being like, oh, that's actually a kind of an interesting design loop that they have going. The hunt sequence? Oh yeah, sure. I'll say Chase says to be a bit ambiguous. Who knows, maybe there's more. Well, let's be even more ambiguous. I want to avoid any sort of spoilery stuff. Although, I suppose if you mention Dark Corners of the Earth, people know. Oh yeah, what is Dark Corners of the Earth known for? Oh, could it possibly be Attack of the Fishmen? I don't remember Soma getting shat on. Or maybe I just don't remember, in general, the general response to Soma. Like, I remember that it wasn't as scary as Amnesia. But the one thing I personally remember shitting on it for was the ending. The ending shat the bed. I'll revisit Soma as well at some point. Maybe I'll do that before whatever the new game is called comes out. Oh, I do vaguely remember some people thinking that the monsters were attacked on. And I guess another criticism was that it was kind of simplified compared to Amnesia, as in you didn't really have an inventory, you just had whatever items that current section requires, and then you would never refer back to those items afterwards. Which I'd say totally a fair criticism. And the same thing kind of happened with the monsters. They had like 4-ish encounters, as you said. And those 4 encounters were strictly contained within their zones. Whereas compared to Outlast here, this bastard, he's been chasing me for like hour and a half now. In multiple different areas. Yeah, Soma's story was told a bit more obviously. And I'm curious how I feel about it these days. Because I know where the story goes, I know the story, and the story is good. But I don't know if I like the way it's told. Because it is very much dialogue between someone who already knows everything and somebody who is clueless about everything. And it might be a bit heavy-handed in how it explains concepts. It definitely is at the end. That ending is just... I remember the ending just took me out of it completely. Because the ending is like, without spoiling. Other than that, I hated it. It's like, I understand what is happening, but my character doesn't understand what's happening. And that's just totally pulls me out of the moment. It's a good example of why silent protagonists are good. They don't say anything stupid that draws you out. Which Outlast is kind of in the middle of that. It's like the protagonist doesn't talk, he writes things down, and that's fair. That's much better than talking it out. But he also does the loud breathing every now and then, which we don't need. Although it seems like he stopped after the first section, or maybe I just got used to it. The law reason would be that all text scan is flawed? No, I think the protagonist is just an idiot. That's the only explanation I can at all accept. Twitch chat, doing Twitch chat things, huh? Anyway, regarding rating, I'm obviously not gonna give it a rating yet. But I'd say that so far, this is like, maybe even a 7. So, comparisons to like, what is it, Layers of Fear? I gotta disagree with those. This is way better than Layers of Fear. This has gameplay. This has way better story, way better environments, looks way better. Yeah, I mean, if the law reason is that, oh, he's just an idiot, I don't think that's a good excuse. It's like... you just don't have a design reason to make him an idiot. Like, I feel like the most important thing in something like that is that you, the player, are on the same wavelength as the character. And throughout most of the game, yeah, you are. But at that final moment, it's just a complete disconnect. Oh, Kingdom Come has this sort of issue? Oh no. Well, I mean, realistically, I'm not gonna get around to Kingdom Come. It's in the backlog, but man, long RPGs. Long RPGs do be long. And if I am to play a long RPG, I don't think Kingdom Come is near the top of the pile. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up there. Probably streaming tomorrow? Don't know what. I don't know if I'll continue Outlast now or if I'll just continue it when I feel like jump scares. I kinda said the same thing about Underworld Ascendant, that I wouldn't necessarily continue it anytime soon, and here we are. But we'll see. We'll see. Mechanically, it's Outlast is simple enough that it would be easy to leave it in the back burner. We'll find out. I don't really know what else to play. I guess I have a few things installed, but we'll see what I'm in the mood for, if I'm in the mood for anything. Either way, thank you for watching, have a good night, and see you later. Bye.